One night after dinner in December, just before Christmas, I looked towards the northeastern night sky and saw this star cluster. I was intrigued by it. I decided to investigate it, and hence my journey to explore the universe began. I live in a very light-polluted city of Singapore, and yet I do not wish to be discouraged from exploring the universe from the lack of dark sights. The star cluster I saw was Pleiades, visible as a tiny, misty dipper and one of the closest star clusters to Earth. The Pleiades is a relatively young cluster of stars. Its estimated age, only around 100 million years old, means it was born long after the Jurassic dinosaurs passed into history. These stars are relatively young in the scheme of the universe. It is also known as the Seven Sisters, lying near the shoulder of Taurus. The French comet hunter Charles Messier determined the position of the cluster and included it as the entry number 45, Messier 45, in his famous catalogue from 1771. While the name Seven Sisters may suggest there are only 7 stars, there are actually over 1,000 stars in the cluster, with only 6 usually visible to most people with the naked eye. The cluster is dominated by hot blue luminous stars known as hot B-type stars, radiate immense energy and emit an abundance of blue light. The Pleiades nebulae are blue-colored, which indicates that they are reflection nebulae, reflecting the light of the bright stars situated near or within them. The hint of bluish nebulosity around the brightest stars originates from a cloud of interstellar gas and dust that the cluster is passing through at the moment. The tiny particles of dust scatter the blue light from the nearest stars more favorably than other colors, so the region appears to twinkle in blue. The cluster contains many brown dwarfs or failed stars. These objects, though more massive than planets, do not possess enough mass to ignite nuclear fusion reactions in their cores and burst into life as bright stars. According to Greek mythology, the main, visible stars are named for the 7 daughters of Father Atlas and Mother Pleione: Alcyone, Asterope, a double star, also sometimes called Sterope; Electra, Maia, Merope, Taygeta, and Selino. The brightest of these nebulae, that around Merope, was discovered on October 19, 1859 by Ernst Wilhelm Leberecht Tempel at Venice, Italy, with a 4-inch refractor. It is included in the NGC as NGC 1435. The extension to Maia was discovered by the brothers Paul and Prosper Henry in Paris on a photographic plate taken on November 16, 1885. This is NGC 1432, or the Maia Nebula. The nebulae around Alcyone, Electra, Selino, and Taygeta were found on photographs in the later 1880s. The full complexity of the Pleiades nebulae was revealed by the first astro cameras, by that of the brothers Henry in Paris and Isaac Roberts in England, between 1885 and 1888. In 1890, E. Barnard discovered a star-like concentration of nebulous matter very close to Merope, which found its way into the IC as IC 349. The analysis of the spectra of the Pleiades nebulae by Vesto M. Slipher in 1912 revealed their nature as reflection nebulae, as their spectra are exact copies of the spectra of the stars illuminating them. The Pleiades has been known since antiquity to cultures all around the world, with many cultures linking it to seasonal changes and myths. Cultures all over the world have marveled at the Pleiades since early times, including the Maori from New Zealand, the Persians, the Indians, the Chinese, and the Maya and the Aztec in Central and South America. The name Pleiades comes from ancient Greek. It probably derives from plein, to sail, because of the cluster's importance in delimiting the sailing season in the Mediterranean Sea. The Pleiades also carry the name 7 Sisters, according to Greek mythology, 7 daughters and their parents. The Persian name is Soraya, after which the former Iranian empress was named. The Japanese call the Pleiades Subaru. Of the many ancient references to this remarkable and dazzling star assembly, among the most notable are those of the ancient Greek poets Hesiod and Homer, who included the Pleiades in his epic poems the Iliad and the Odyssey circa 750 BC. The Bible also contains 3 mentions of the Pleiades. Together with the open star cluster of the Hyades, the Pleiades form the Golden Gate of the ecliptic. They are visible all night during November and December, making this the best time to spot them. The Pleiades are located within the constellation of Taurus, which you can find by identifying the constellation of Orion the Hunter with its distinct belt of 3 stars. Follow the line formed by the belt upwards until you come across a bright reddish star called Aldebaran. Aldebaran is the eye of the bull in Taurus, and its name comes from the Arabic word for follower, as this star typically follows the Pleiades across the sky. From Aldebaran, continue in the same direction until you see a compact group of blue stars, and you've found the Pleiades cluster.